Hey everybody, welcome to this new video of Solaris playing Rimworld vs Zombieland. Alright, so just a little heads up because, as you can see, Roan is not there. Alright, so what's the story about that? Between the time that you watch the previous episode, I think it was episode 26 and now, some time, passed. I stopped playing for a few weeks just because I felt that the mod pack was slowing the game down quite significantly, and I was hoping that in the time that I shot it, the previous episodes and now, there would be some additional patches and also correction from the developer of the mods, which seems to be the trend since the release of 1.1, which will arrange the problem. And for what I could notice, most of the things are running much smoother now, so that's a good thing. But the issue, it's when I relaunched the game for some reason, I don't understand what it is. Right, Roan disappeared, right? Like, he's the only guy, like everybody else is there. Roan is the only one that disappeared. And the weirdest thing with that, it's if I look, for example, with Michael, the animals, you know, like that he has a bond with, right? They don't seem to be affected, you know, like he disappeared. Roan disappeared. He's the master of almost all the animals. He trained every animal there, but they act as he never existed. I also tried to go in a previous save, you know, like a little bit in the past, maybe 2 or 3 saves before, it was still not there. I tried to go all the way back to the original save where he was there, and when I loaded the save, he wasn't there. So I don't know if it's because it's one of the new updates that happened in the game, or if, you know, it's a bug with World of Magic because he was a ranger and maybe something is affecting the ranger class. I don't know, right? But it's creating a little bit of a situation here, because we are in the 2nd of December of year 5500. Technically, by the rules of our playthrough, the zombie invasion is gonna get even worse at the 1st of the year, right, of January. So we're gonna have special zombies. We're gonna have more zombies coming into the fray. And we lost one of our main core characters, right? Like, Roan is the guy that is actually taking care of all the food, training all the animals, and he was also a very good shooter, right? He had a bow. It wasn't necessarily doing a lot of damage per shot, but he was able to be very useful in battle, especially when he was mounting the animals and things like that. So, I was thinking when I noticed this issue, I think I noticed this issue a week and a half ago. I tried to solve it, tried to look at different ways, you know, to see if I can solve the bug, but I didn't find a way, right? So, unfortunately, I'm afraid that we're gonna have to continue to play without Roan, right? And that's kind of the problems of playing with a heavily modded version of the game. And it can have some bugs like that. So I was thinking, okay, well, what are we gonna do about this? Am I gonna continue to play on this playthrough? Am I gonna stop it? Am I gonna change a little bit the context of the playthrough? You know, so I was thinking about that. And obviously, I want to continue to play through. I think it's a super interesting one. And I like the concept of Rimworld versus Zombieland, when we are fighting against the zombies. We are trying to find a cure. We are trying to defend the colony. I really like the concept. Now, there are maybe some mods that are having compatibility issues here and there and slowing the game down. That's why I decided to take a break for a few weeks. But I definitely want to continue the playthrough. So the question is how, right? So one of the ways is to continue the playthrough without impacting anything, meaning like on the 1st of January, we're gonna do exactly what we were supposed to. We're gonna increase the difficulty of the zombies. They're gonna be special zombies, etc., etc. So that's the one way. The second way is to compensate from the complete loss of one of the major character by delaying the arrival of the special zombies for next year, right? So we increase everything else. So the normal zombies numbers gonna increase, etc. But we are not calling upon the special zombies until next year, right? So I don't know. I was a little bit on the fence on this. I wasn't necessarily sure how I wanted to approach this. But after reflection, I decided to actually continue to play through as is, right? So it's gonna be more challenging. Let me rephrase it. That is how I think I would like to do it. But I would like to shoot this video, right, to ask your opinion, because at the moment that I'm shooting this video, the video 26, I think it's the video 26 or the previous video, right, is the last one that you guys have seen, right? So at the moment that I'm shooting that video, there's no other videos of Rimworld versus Zombieland at that point. So I'm using this video to ask you a question and say what would be your preference on how I will address this issue. Would you prefer me continuing to play through, you know, as is, and calling the and having the special zombies coming for next year in January, or are you favorable for having the special zombies coming 1 year later to compensate for the fact that Roan is not there anymore? Or do you have any other suggestions? So if you do, please leave them in the comment section below. I read all your comments. I try to respond to all of them, you know, if I see that there is a tendency, or if you have some ideas, put it in the comment section below, and I will shoot the next video for Monday, and we will see how we go from there. My personal preference is just to continue as is, but I also know that I'm a kind of a challenge freak, and sometimes I like to make the things very difficult, because I love difficulty. I love when it's super difficult, but at the same time, it also needs to be feasible, right? And I know that already in the past, when we had 5 colonists, it was already a challenge. Like we're beginning to feel the struggle a little bit to continue to advance, because we are still missing some critical component that we need, like gold, plastier, that we don't have access. There wasn't too many trades coming, so I couldn't buy the ore that I need to make the robots. And now that Roan is not there anymore, it's going to be more complicated to use those animals. So we can always recycle them. We can, you know, use their meat for food, or we can try to keep them. France is also not too bad with animals. I checked, right? Yeah, who was no, it wasn't France, it was Rick. Yeah, Rick is not too bad with animals. He's at 4.8, right? So he could potentially try to compensate the fact that Roan is not there, but it's gonna take him more time. He's not as good as Roan because he had some bonuses as being a ranger. So it's going to take him more time, and definitely Rick is not going to be able to train as many animals. So I think the number of animals are going to have to be reduced regardless. And also 4 colonists instead of 5, meaning less manpower, meaning like things are going to advance more slower, right? And we are in a point now in the playthrough where we absolutely need to do defenses, right? Because for now, we are hanging on with this small wall there and this small wall here, but it's not going to suffice when the special zombies are going to come. So we're going to need to reinforce those walls. We're going to need to have turrets to try to destroy the special zombies before they breach our defenses, having maybe a kill box, or maybe using this entire area as a kill box. And all that is going to take time. It's going to take resources. And with 1 less colonist, it's going to make the thing even more difficult, right? So I'm just calling upon you guys just, you know, asking your opinion. Put it in the comment section below. Whoever have the most preference between delaying the arrival of special zombies or you know, not delaying it and keep on schedule and having the zombies coming next year, put it in the comment section. And if you have a very good idea, put it there and I will consider it, and then I will do the next video for Monday and we'll see how we go from there. So I know that this is a shorter video than usual, but I just thought that it was a good idea to ask your opinion, because it's our community, it's our playthrough, and I want to see what your suggestions are. If there is no comment in the section below, then I will make the decision, and you know, and we will see on Monday what it is. All right, so thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. That will really help the channel, and don't forget as well to put those comments in the comment section below, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.